Okay. Hi, how are you doing? I'm Angel Peoples. I'm here. I live in the city of St. Louis. This is my first day coming out because, I couldn't get out, but I really want to support and, protest and, be more a part of what is going on to get a resolution. Um, it's hard to explain. I'm getting emotional right now because, this is my first time out, and I'm standing in a spot right where Mike Brown was killed at, and it's just really touching. I can't explain it. So, you know, it's just hard. I'm emotional anyway. I get tears from anything. So it's a really touchy moment for me, and I wish he would have got convicted because he took somebody's life. He took a child from us. He took someone that could have been a leader, someone who just graduated from high school, going to college. He shortened somebody's life, and nobody has the right to do that. Nobody has the right to take somebody's life and end their life.
Is there justice for Black America?
Well, when we don't have unity, when we don't support each other, when we can't come together, when we can't get together, and it's always fighting, and it's justice when we are united. That's where justice comes from, when we're at peace, when we love one another, and we're in harmony. That's when we can get justice, when we can enforce justice, when we can, fight for what we believe in until we get a change.
And I guess I would say that America probably, I don't think they would take us seriously until the black on black crime cease. We're killing each other. We're protesting on this event. But what happened to protesting, on black crimes? Taking someone's life, it has to end. It's just senseless. They just, pulling out guns like it's a toy, just doing it like free, like it's everybody's just okay with stuff, and it's just. And I guess if you don't make noise, you won't be heard. And until you make noise, that's when things start changing. And it's a shame that it had to happen in this magnitude, but it did. So and that's why we're here right now, because somebody made noise.
All right, what's your name?
Angel.
And where you live?
It's St. Louis City, North St. Louis.
What can Black people do to change racism in America?
I don't think that Black America is racist. What we have to change is change the minds of our counterparts, the other race. Their mentality for us as race, they look at us as animals. They look at us as monkeys. They treat us as we're dogs. So we can't change their thoughts. When you bring up a child, it's to be afraid of someone of a darker color. It's going to be embedded in their mind, and that's where racism comes. When you have, they got to be transformed. Their minds got to be transformed, and we're not going to be able to change their minds. Unless we change our behavior. And we got a lot of change in ourselves. Like I said, we gotta be in unity. We gotta be more supportive of one another. When they see us more supportive, if they see us, coming together in peace, maybe a change could come. But other than that, it's always gonna be racism, because it's been there since the beginning. They brought us here, enslaved us. We raised their children. We fed, we picked cotton. They abused us, stole someone else's land. When you have evil and demonic things going on like that, it's it's gonna be hate. It's not gonna be. It's the world is love and hate, and it's a spiritual thing. So we gotta change our mind, and we gotta be transformed, and the renewing of our minds and things like that. It's deeper than what we actually think. It's deeper. It goes deeper.
Bring God back into school.
You're right.
It's getting too bad out here for people to not have Christ in the schools.
Right.
And I think a lot of things could be changed if you just begin with that. That it could be okay to talk about Christ if they're going to bring up, they making homosexuality and stuff like that. Okay. We need to start bringing some stuff like that into the schools to get understanding so these kids won't, get out here and go out into the negative things. You have to have something else other than, what's in front of them, their situation, their neighborhood, to have something else to count on and to think about, to guide them. I think that's important. They just bring God back in the schools. And billboards, instead of you seeing cigarettes signs or this, beer signs, you have, God is love. God loves you. Somebody loves you. Something, all the time. I don't know. I don't have all the answers. I just know if God can get back into schools, I think that'll be awesome. It'll change some lives.
Right.
What's your name?
My name is Angela.
Where are you from?
St. Louis City.
All right, what is your name?
You got a nice dark color. My name is Dr. Marty Salam Millier,
And where are you from, sir?
Washington, D.C.
All right, my question is there justice for Black America?
There's no justice for Black America.
What can Black people do to change racism in America?
Get guns and shoot back. Instead of saying hands up, don't shoot, hands down, shoot back.
Is there anything you think the hip-hop community should know or do about racism?
Yeah, they should
in
be
America?
giving us money to arm ourselves in these communities and stop selling out. The hip-hop community is sold out. I told Nelly that. I still mean it.
Yeah.
What's the other one? Young Thug and all of them, they're selling out. They're selling out. Any one of them from around the country. Beyonce, Jay-Z, crackpots. They're all selling out. They're not down here to help anybody. And so the people have to make them answer, and the people need to call them out. But they're part of the problem. The entertainment industry is part of the problem. They won't stand up because it's no money for them. They're part of the problem.
What's your message to the Brown family?
My message to them is to stay firm, keep fighting, and to know that this monster has many heads. Everything is right. Burning buildings, guns in hand, Molotov cocktails, everything is right. Blowing up buildings, you name it. Burning cars, houses, all of it. All of it's right. And we're standing behind you. We're standing behind you. This is how we stand behind you. And all those answers are right in the revolution. This is a revolution. This is a revolution. And you don't fight revolution non-violently. Self-defense. We have a right to kill in self-defense. Because racist officers like Darren Wilson and petty people like George Zimmerman are killing us, killing our kids, and getting away with it. And they need to be killed. You can quote me on that. They need to die. That's the answer to this. And all the others that are alive that have done the same thing need to go. And when you do that, then you're getting justice. But you don't look for the court system to give you justice. The same one that's imposing the law, you run into him asking for justice. You don't do that. America is the problem. It's happening around the world. The Mike Brown issue is around the world. And you're fighting a Western global power structure. Western global power structure. That's what you're fighting. And what's happening here is happening in Gaza. It's happening in Palestine. It's happening all around the country. It's happening in Africa, the most holiest nation of all. It's happening there. And the white man's he's getting out. Robert Mugabe has already showed you how he's making them get out. He's got the farmers, marching them in lines, and got them off the land. And that's what needs to happen. Wherever the white man is, he's got to go. He's got to go. He needs to get out of the Congos. He needs to get out of Angola. He needs to go. It's time for him to leave. Time for him to leave. And when you get officers like Darren Wilson and men like, I should say, mouse like George Zimmerman, and they do that to you and they know that they could get killed doing it, then they're going to stop. And that's why this will happen. This blood that's coming for us. Blood should reach the horse's bridle. This blood is going to happen for us. It's going to happen, whether we want it to or not. People are going to start killing police that are shooting us down in our communities. Whether they be the jigaboos or the white racists, they're going to start killing them. When I say jigaboos, I mean the black ones that think they got a stake in this country.
Any last words?
Fight the power. Damn
The
right.
President of the United States just told us as black people that our government has declared war on all colors, man.
Yeah.
On all colors.
Yeah.
Let's be clear.
Yeah.
They did that.
Yeah.
By no indictment,
Yeah.
on no level or no charge, nothing.
You gotta shoot back.
Nothing wrong was done. Oh my goodness.
You gotta shoot back.
There's no accountability on the government's part.
Look at that dark sister with that pretty color. I'm just amazed. I told your sister that. I said, you got a nice dark even color. Curly teeth. You're a nice looking sister.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Even color.
Yeah, she is. She's pretty.
You sound like
Brothers is in fear of their life. And then what they want to, you know what the churches told us? Oh, they want to, get on your knees and pray to God.
Pray to God.
You know what?
When
But what the word say?
the man that gave you that God.
What the word
man-
say though?
Well,
the word say faith without acts is dead alone. Come on, I ain't no pastor.
Well,
but the
here's
truth
even
is-
more than that. Here's even more than that. In slavery, he gave you that God. In segregation, he gave you that God. So while you calling on him, you calling on the same God that he's calling on.
Uh-huh.
Well, he's not. But
He's not white.
he's
And
not
that's
white. But
funny.
he gave him the God, though.
No, but
he
you know
gave
what?
him the white God.
The fact of the matter is white supremacy, okay?
Yeah, there you
it's
go.
founded on a Christian
Religion.
philosophy.
There you go. Give
Come
me
on,
something.
man. You gotta look at it from the core, man. You know, they done took Christianity and they twisted. Check or think like this, and we gotta think outside the box.
but
People
they
just
using
looking
the
at this
devil,
white clan, this
Christianity,
KKK,
they
white
worshiping the
supremacy.
devil.
They use this religion to divide people all over the world,
And make us
man.
peaceful.
Right.
Make
And
us
then
peaceful.
The biggest group that has been divided through this whole Mike Brown issue. It's been these goddamn churches, man.
You better believe
and all
it.
they want to do is pacify somebody with some motherfucking Christmas presents or some Thanksgiving food.
talking about peace.
Fucking government give us food all the time.
Yeah.
Give me a goddamn real job. Give me
That's
some
right.
real education. Stop milking the system for money.
You can't blame the Christianity. It's not that. It's the fake ones. They're the phonies that's twisting the Christianity.
Yeah, yeah.
Because it's
You
not.
know, the problem
Because
is-
it is a real Christianity. It's a real God, real Jesus. So I
No,
believe in it. So
with Christianity, there's no accountability on the part of the members of the body because they say, leave it in God's hand.
So
you
the preachers
can't-
are sellouts.
So
Just
the
gonna say
preachers
it.
are sellouts,
There
man.
you go.
You know what I'm saying? They
Don't
know
even
what's
hold
the
back on
problem, and
it.
they say, you know what?
Release that
Don't
bazooka.
don't tell that sister she don't need to wear that dress when she come up in the church.
And that's
No,
not all- that's
they
not
need
all
to tell that
pastors, though.
sister she need to properly dress herself. You know what I'm saying?
but
you
it's
know.
not all pastors. So you
No,
can't-
that's not what I'm
not-
saying.
it's not all,
a
but-
system.
I know what you're saying.
You
It's
have
the
to
system. I
understand.
understand what you're saying.
The
I
preachers that go
listen.
along with the system was selling
Man,
out. Yeah.
Christianity, okay, in all religions, the belief in God, there is no religion.
Right.
Religion
Right.
was created to
Not
divide
Control
us
the masses.
Yes.
by racism.
Yeah.
Listen, racism, not white supremacy. White supremacy is an entity that exists because of racism.
Because that's white nationalism.
Okay,
Yeah.
exactly.
Go ahead.
White supremacy is just
Preaching, brother.
is breaking it down to
This
a
street corner
specific
church right
thing.
here.
But racism, okay,
Right.
is what founded all of this stuff. Okay? You know what I'm saying? The power to, you know what I'm saying, to have the control or the power to dictate somebody's life, where they go and what they do, how much
What
money
do,
they
though,
going to make.
What they do, they take them out of school, so they know they can't control us. So they take the gospel out of schools. They take everything out the courses. We can't even bring it in.
To keep your eyes off of how corrupt the school is, though.
And you know what? You know,
Schools are
and I'm-
corrupt too.
I'm-
They're failing our kids, not teaching them really or nothing like that.
You know, I've been very upset with this whole, because we've been on this crusade since, 2-3 weeks in. We need people watching cops, man, documenting how these police is violating the rights of our people. Not just that, but as a black nation, we are not educated enough.
not.
Too many of us do not know our rights, man.
right.
You know about the Black Panthers? They were the first black group that were cop watchers. They used guns though when they followed the cops, and then they came out with some new law.
But pastors are corrupt, so they didn't even do it.
No, because no, you have to understand, man. Anytime a black entity is created or established, all right, they will break that down. They will find a weak link and they will destroy that thing. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, makes you
see,
paranoid.
just like church. See, like church. See, they use this Christianity belief to get the people back in the slavery days. We all were united.
That's why they didn't like Martin King.
Yeah.
See, Martin King, he broke the barriers on that.
Yep,
He said,
and
okay,
that's why they killed him.
Yeah, he broke the barriers
And they
on
killed
that. Yeah.
Malcolm X.
Martin King, you need more preachers like Martin King.
What is your name, sir?
Oh, my name is David Witt.
Yeah, where are you from? Where do you live?
I live right here in Canfield. You know, right here. I stay in the back right there.
Very entertaining.
Did you know Mike Brown?
I did not know Mike Brown, but I don't think that, you know, and I think that, and I'll really, nothing to you, but I think that is the problem. We have people that have coming out here and they say, oh, did you know Mike Brown? Are you from Ferguson? Check this out. To be truthful, the majority of the organized protesting and movement is from people outside of this area. You got to understand, when you talk about trying to change this system, see, they targeted Missouri for a reason.
Right.
Because of the education level, the lack of jobs, the frustration of the people already. So they want us to act like animals, okay? But what we as educated people on our coasts, because I'm from D.C. born and raised, I know law. Fact is, man, we have to come to Missouri and stand in the gaps, man, to free these slaves, man. You know, free these freed slaves. You see what I'm saying? Folks don't even know they free, man. It's Underground Railroad all over again. We got to lead them to safe passage to safety. And I ain't just talking slick, man. I'm out here every night because I want to make sure, man, that I do my part and not letting this madness happen again. Because they always kill our people off when they by themselves. You know what I'm saying? They want to disguise it. A brother got killed back there in North Winds yesterday. You know what I'm saying? You know what? And they disguised it. But you know who that person was that died? That was a character witness.
Yeah.
That was one of the witnesses. Okay?
Word. Say that again.
Brother that got killed back there, man, in North Winds, man. They found the guy in the car yesterday, man. Yeah.
He was one of the main captains.
He was one of the main captains. Huh?
The one that was with him?
I don't know about that, but I know it was one of them. No, I seen that guy. I seen that's not the one, but it's another one. They all friends. Man, they all friends, man. They killing our youth off, man. And I've been telling these elders, I've been in plenty groups. Look, folks know who David is. You know why? Because I don't let nobody tell me to shut my mouth. You see what I'm saying? I've learned, you know, I've been around brothers like him before that's very extreme. He got a good point. But in a lot of cases, we have to come at it from different angles.
Yeah.
We got to put them pieces together.
That's right.
And I told them, but like folks that asked me, how do you feel about them burning buildings down? And he said the right thing. Look, all of these things are needed, okay? We need those people that want to get into politics to get them corrupt people out. We need educated folks. We need people to start signing ballots, you know what I'm saying, to get laws passed. We can't keep on waiting. The biggest problem we had when Obama became president, everybody said, oh, everything is good. Ain't nobody do shit when Obama got in office. Ain't nobody going to try to say, look, we need to get this passed. What they did, where they didn't have no good voter turnout. They ain't have enough people saying we need this. Or they was asking for the wrong thing. You know, they always want to promote, man, stuff, man, that's about pacifying people. Or that's going to create something to divide people. Look at TV right now. It's all reality shows where people fighting amongst each other. But check this out. And even on reality shows, soon as some drama kick off, right, then a bunch of people want to link up with the same people they was just arguing with. Come on, man. What they telling you? What they telling you? They always give you a little bit of truth on TV. You got to keep an eye on that stuff, man. And I talked to another journalist and I didn't even know that this was the guy, but I told her what color the car was. It said it was burgundy or red. And he said, oh man, this guy is such and such a name. And he said, yeah, that guy's an asshole. He even told me that he reported that journalist to the other journalist groups and said that, yeah, this guy, man, is probably going to get hurt. Y'all probably need to pull him, you know?
You're saying somebody brought that car here and it was already burned, or they brought...
No, the guy that was driving that car was probably doing some suspicious stuff around the neighborhood. You
Oh,
got those
that's-
journalists that come around here when they ambush journalists and they want to catch some dirt on something and then go run back and tell, well, folks was out here watching. And then they will ask dumbass questions. How they have folks tell me, so what do you think, he said, how do you feel knowing that Michael Brown was a thug? I said, oh, excuse me, what do you say? You know, yeah, trying to get me to punch one of their ass in the face. So it's like, all race war, let's kick it off. But like, you know what? This was set up, right? Okay, unbeknownst to the guys that beat this guy ass up, okay, unbeknownst to them, that guy was sent here, was a mole. There's a camera right there on that building. That asshole guy that came out here to start trouble was sent by somebody. So whoever beat his ass up or whatever, you know, smile for the camera that they got you on, you know, but the thing
Y'all
is,
to say amen, leaving church.
but they
Amen.
brought the police down here, man. And every time you do stuff like that in a residential area, come on, man. You either working with the police or you just a dumbass nigga, man. You need to get the fuck out the way. Let's keep it real, man. And I don't got time for no dumbass niggas. I need real brothers that use their brain. Because you know what? It's good to motherfucking look. Soldiers run wars, okay? But the fact of the matter is, the strong rule the weak, but the wise rule the strong, man.
Yeah.
For real. Hey, good brother, good talk, brother. Hey, I'm out here. You already know. Either way it go, man. I'm still out here for the people, man.
We already know. All the answers are right, man. You know, this beast has many
All the
heads.
answers are right.
This beast has many heads. Everything is right. Once you fight for the people, all of it's right, baby. All of it's right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, much love.
Hey,
all
right
of it's
though.
right. And
I
see,
heard about the
and
brothers that they just locked up, man.
yeah, we gotta get. That's what we trying to get, brother. You riled, man.
I heard
Them
about
brothers
that.
ready. They was ready. Some soldiers. We got some other soldiers. Got one soldier. You know, they don't know who he was. I don't know who he was either. You know, let off a pipe bomb down in Meineke and exploded that shit.
Damn.
Yeah, Meineke down. The people are tired, brother.
Y'all, people
People
are
are tired.
man.
You killing us. You're damaging us.
Then no, the fact is how he gave the story. The way they just gave the verdict out, man. It was
like okay.
They told us basically in layman terms, they said
Accept it.
basically that all of the witnesses were discredited because they had conflicting statements. So the only facts that we could go on was facts
Wilson.
given to us by the police department.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
And when all of that was tampered with, Darren Wilson put the stuff in the bag. He got the boys. He has blood on his hands. It probably belonged to Mike Brown. You know, he washes his hands. He cleans. Put the weapons in the bag. You know what I'm saying? All of this stuff, man. He leaves the crime scene. He leaves the crime scene. He should be a dead man right now. And when somebody finds him, he's gonna be dead. He's gonna die. Darren Wilson will die. George Zimmerman too. There are people that want him. They want them. You know, and heaven waits for him. Heaven waits for him. Yep. Heaven waits for them.